Satan and his fallen angels have taken over the spiritual realm, urging people to wage war against God's children and prevent them from gaining control. Numbers chapter 21 verse 23. But Sihon would not allow Israel to pass through his territory. And Sihon gathered all his people together, and went out against Israel into the wilderness, and he came to Jahaz and fought against Israel. By engaging in spiritual warfare, the heir against Satan's plans, we acquire control of a portion of Satan's land. This is only achievable if the demons and evil spirits of Satan's followers are defeated. Numbers chapter 21 verse 24. And Israel struck him with the edge of a sword, and took possession of his land, from the Arnon to the Jabbok, as far as the children of Ammon. For the border of the children of Ammon was strong. Numbers chapter 21 verse 25. And Israel took all these cities, and Israel settled in all the cities of the Amorites, in Heshbon and in all her villages. To gain territory for God's kingdom, we must be willing to fight Satan's evil spirits, and take over more of the region he controls. Numbers chapter 21 verse 32. And Moses sent some to spy out Jazer. And they captured its villages, and dispossessed the Amorites who were there. Numbers chapter 21 verse 33. And they turned and went up on the way that leads to Bashan. And Og the king of Bashan went out against them, he and all his people, for battle at Edrei. Numbers chapter 21 verse 34. And Jehovah said to Moses, Do not fear him, for I have given him and all his people and his land into your hand. And you shall do to him as you did to Sihon the king of the Amorites, who was dwelling at Heshbon. Numbers chapter 21 verse 35. So they struck him and his sons and all his people, until there was no survivor left to him, and they possessed his land. The New Testament gives us guidance and warnings about dealing with Satan. Matthew chapter 4 verse 1. Then Jesus was led up into the wilderness by the Spirit to be tempted by the devil. Matthew chapter 4 verse 2. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, afterward he became hungry. Matthew chapter 4 verse 3. And the tempter came and said to him, If you are the Son of God, speak that these stones may become loaves of bread. Matthew chapter 4 verse 4. But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that proceeds out through the mouth of God. Matthew chapter 4 verse 5. Then the devil took him into the holy city and set him on the wing of the temple. Matthew chapter 4 verse 6. And said to him, If you are the Son of God, cast yourself down. For it is written, To his angels he shall give charge concerning you, and on their hands they shall bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone. Matthew 4:7. Jesus said to him, Again, it is written, You shall not test the Lord your God. Matthew chapter 4 verse 8. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. Matthew chapter 4 verse 9. And he said to him, All these will I give you if you will fall down and worship me. Matthew chapter 4 verse 10. Then Jesus said to him, Go away, Satan. For it is written, You shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve. The devil rules the air, the earth, and the darkness. We need to understand that we live among godless people controlled by Satan, whose only goal is to join them. Our defense is to allow the Spirit of truth and reality to renew our internal spiritual understandings, thereby restoring our inner man. This is attainable if we obey Christ's words, teachings, and Spirit to inherit the all-inclusive Christ as our good land. We have grown so accustomed to our natural life that we have lost sight of our primary, fundamental goals.